These are 5 of the biggest scams in YouTube history. From multi-million-dollar crypto frauds to YouTubers betraying their own audiences, it seems like scams are everywhere on YouTube. So we're going to figure out how exactly these scams stole over $100 million from people across the globe, beginning with Logan Paul's crypto project. December 2022 is one of the worst months in Logan Paul's career. In the span of just 1 week, CoffeeZilla, a renowned YouTube investigative journalist, released a 3-part expose on Logan Paul's biggest crypto project scam, Cryptozoo. CoffeeZilla interviewed a group of significant investors in the project, and what he discovered was shocking. These victims had sunk tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars into Cryptozoo, expecting it to operate as Logan had advertised. However, instead, they encountered numerous bugs that essentially rendered the game unplayable, with Logan apparently abandoning the project, leaving them holding valueless NFTs.
How much did you guys make from Cryptozoo?
I lost around $50,000 in Cryptozoo.
I lost $40,000.
I lost around $15,000 US.
You see, Logan had hyped up this project for months, spreading the word on his Impulsive podcast and social media platforms to millions of his followers.
Cryptozoo.co. I am so excited about this project.
Unfortunately, many of these followers who were once fans believed Cryptozoo would be the next big thing. Cryptozoo is advertised as a blockchain game supposedly designed to earn you passive income, but it never even worked. The premise of the game was straightforward. Buy ZooCoin, a form of cryptocurrency, and invest in an egg NFT, which would eventually hatch into an animal NFT. You could then breed these animals to create unique hybrid species that could sell for real-world currency. People flocked to the project and bought their fair share of eggs. But the thing is, the NFTs wouldn't even hatch. And as time went on, people began to notice the dwindling amount of updates being sent their way.
It's never been up.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
Logan Paul, who had first openly promoted the project constantly, even going as far as saying that it was going to be bigger than Pokemon, ended up distancing himself from Cryptozoo. This January, Logan had gone on record to say that he would burn all of his remaining Zoo tokens and offer $1.8 million to refund all of Cryptozoo's investors. Despite saying this, however, the Cryptozoo website still sits abandoned with the same message from months ago: upgrades underway, leaving thousands of investors feeling frustrated and betrayed, with many losing their life savings. So it may be safe to assume that these investors are never going to get their money back, given that Logan has completely abandoned Cryptozoo to focus on his newest project, Prime Energy. Established Titles was also heavily promoted by Logan Paul. However, more reputable creators like Patrick CC, Dr. Mike, and Philip DeFranco have also been associated with this fraudulent company, apparently oblivious to its deceptive nature. Established Titles is a company that promised viewers their own plots of Scottish land. These plots range from 1 to 20 square feet in size, and the company would send their buyers a printable certificate, crowning them the titles of Lord, Laird, or Lady, inspired by a supposed traditional Scottish custom. To top it off, when you purchase a plot of land, a tree is planted in your honor. However, there was a catch. It didn't take long for people to realize that these plots of land couldn't be legally registered for ownership, denying their owners the official right to claim any title of Lord or Lady. On its official website, Established Titles presents a range of offerings, including individual lordship, ladyship, and couples title packs for plots of land. But if you take a closer look, you can find a disclaimer stating that these purchases are merely intended for personal dedication and souvenirs. Essentially, these plots are considered too small to be legally registered for ownership. In fact, claiming the titles of Lord or Lady based on ownership of these plots would be in violation of the Honors Prevention of Abuses Act 1925. This legislation strictly prohibits the sale of noble titles in the United Kingdom, making it illegal to bestow such titles upon oneself. The company's shady ties are made even more prevalent when examining the About Us page of Established Titles. Here, we're introduced to the founder, Katrina Yip, whose LinkedIn profile reveals her involvement in several other businesses. Notably, Yip shares leadership roles with William Wolfram, the founder of DealDash, another suspicious online platform. DealDash was known as a timed bidding website, making it extremely similar to gambling. In response to the allegations, Established Titles issued a public letter, attempting to downplay the significance of the scam, describing their plots of land as gag gifts, and asserting that their customers were well aware of this aspect. However, these claims have been contradicted by customers who have stated that they genuinely believe they were purchasing actual parcels of land. Established Titles is also pointed to its conservation contributions alongside One Tree Planted and Trees. While Trees and One Tree Planted have both confirmed Established Titles partnerships with them, many still remain skeptical towards a company that would gladly misinform their buyers, if only to plant a few trees. Many of the YouTubers who had supported Established Titles have now stepped away from their partnerships, and it's often rare for viewers to find newer videos with Established Titles still being mentioned in their sponsored ads. Despite all of this, Established Titles is still alive and thriving to this day, sporting over 5,000 reviews on Trustpilot with an 84% 5-star rating, all for a piece of paper with their name on it. Despite Established Titles weathering the storm relatively unscathed, after being masked as a fraudulent company, Jake Tran wasn't as fortunate. His reputation took a severe blow when his followers began to detect manipulative tactics, painting a dark cloud over his previously respected image. With 1.7 million subscribers, Jake Tran was no stranger to including fraudulent sponsors in his videos. This would make viewers raise their suspicions and recognize the hypocrisy in his actions for exposing scams in his content while openly supporting them himself. One scathing example of this was in 2022, when Jake Tran released a now deleted video titled The Evil Business of NFTs, where he promoted an NFT project called The Cunning Wolf Society, which ended up making $1 million only to never launch their project. Or when he posted a video explaining how lotteries are predatory.
Lotteries are predatory. They play on our psychology to suck us dry of our hard-earned money.
Only to promote a quote no-lose lottery in the same video.
Play the no-lose lottery by pausing the video and clicking the link below.
Viewers were swift to call out his hypocrisy, leaving stinging comments that pointed out the inconsistency in his actions. He debunks lottery while deceiving his viewers into another lottery. Incredible. Imagine calling lotteries a scam, then promoting a lottery, all in the same video. As the pressure on Jake Tran started to grow, he ended up releasing a response through a YouTube community post. Here, he tells us that he apologizes for nothing. The beginning of this post is very telling, with Jake Tran saying, "What did you expect from a channel that teaches you how to be evil?" The irony in his response is that the majority of the people watching his videos never did so to teach themselves how to make use of these scams in their favor, and rather enjoyed his content as investigative breakdowns and video essays. So it seems like Jake Tran has never taught any member of his audience how to be evil, but clearly, he has taught himself. Yet even Jake Tran's evil antics are dwindled in comparison to the founder of Paradox Crypto. Amiotalio not only deceived hundreds of thousands of unsuspecting people, but also resorted to threats of kidnapping and assault directed towards those who dared to unveil his fraudulent activities. Paradox Crypto describes itself as a quote, play-to-earn gaming platform featuring NFT avatars where players partake in online battles and challenges to earn NFT rewards that could be traded for real-world currency. However, all eyes fell on Paradox Crypto during a promotional livestream with iShowSpeed alongside a fake lookalike of Cristiano Ronaldo, in order to make it seem as if the famous athlete was advocating for the project. Viewers quickly caught on and began calling iShowSpeed a sellout and the project itself a scam. Some viewers even interpreted this incident as evidence that he was intentionally deceiving his viewers for personal gain. During the livestream, iShowSpeed could be heard speaking with the founders, unaware that his microphone was still on. At that moment, he was reassuring them that he had added new mods to keep the chat from spamming.
Alright, so look, it's cool now. Relax. Yo, relax. Why was it the chat? You'll see no motherfucking scheme.
After doing so, one of the founders inaudibly says something, and iShowSpeed responds by saying that he wouldn't say it due to it being too obvious.
No, I'm not gonna say that because then it's gonna be obvious, bro.
Some people have pointed to this as evidence that iShowSpeed was fully aware of this was a scam, believing that he didn't want to say anything that would make it too obvious to his viewers. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, especially as iShowSpeed eventually released an apology calling the whole stream a mistake, which was met with mixed responses, since Speed rarely actually takes accountability or apologizes. Nevertheless, Paradox Crypto would go on to promise their investors tens and hundreds of gains for other investors. They've also announced a crypto-based video game called Paradox Metaverse, which is still unreleased to this day. All of Paradox Crypto's promised platforms, affiliate programs, and events have been left abandoned and forgotten. The story could have ended here, if not for Amiotalio, who would reportedly end up harassing a TikTok user who was one of many who called the project a scam. Amio sent them voicemails, threatening to beat them and have them kidnapped.
I'm gonna smash your teeth in. You look at your face in the mirror, you're gonna see your broke up nose bust up in 20 different places.
As of now, Paradox's value has plummeted. Amiotalio, despite facing allegations of making threats of extreme violence through social media, as well as fraud allegations related to Paradox Crypto, has not been arrested or officially charged with any criminal offenses. Investing in a new crypto token while being able to help kids' charities seems like a dream come true, and that's exactly what Save the Kids was. Nothing but a dream that soon descended into a nightmare. Everything began when a group of high-profile influencers launched a campaign endorsing the debut of a new crypto venture known as Save the Kids. The most notable of these influencers consisted of various members of the FaZe Clan esports group, such as Kay, Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico. As stated on the since deleted Save the Kids website, the project aimed to create a brighter future for children and pledged to allocate a portion of its proceeds to charitable causes. Soon after, however, the price of these tokens quickly declined. The speedy downfall of Save the Kids would be best attributed to Nikan selling 33% of his holdings, Jarvis selling 66% of his coins, and Kay liquidating almost all of his token collection, which was estimated to be worth approximately $80,000. Once all of the dust settled, the Save the Kids website was deleted and the token was deactivated. deactivated, and the influencers who once supported the project have since deleted their tweets following the incident. The FaZe Clan management took to social media to express their surprise at the actions of their own members and made it clear that they did not endorse or support those actions. They announced that Kay had been expelled from the group, while Jarvis, Nikan, and Tigo were temporarily suspended while pending further investigation. The situation remained unchanged until CoffeeZilla eventually unveiled the key masterminds behind the operation. It was revealed that Kay, utilizing multiple cryptocurrency wallets in an attempt to blur his actions, along with Jordan Galen, a manager responsible for promotions, as well as popular YouTuber Sam Pepper, played significant roles in the scheme. Following his expulsion, Kay expressed his intention to take legal action against CoffeeZilla, claiming that he had also been deceived and that everything had been the work of Sam Pepper.
Second, speak about somebody that was key in all of this, and that is Sam Pepper. Sam was somebody that I trusted to help with this token. I in no way thought he would ever fuck me over and his so-called friends, my family, and most importantly, all of my fans. Trusting him, obviously, now I realize was a massive mistake. He took charge without anyone's permission and started to make all of the decisions. His control and power influenced the main dev, who literally felt obliged to do what Sam said.
Kay continued to say that it was due to CoffeeZilla's investigation that he had lost millions of dollars in revenue and plans to sue him if Coffee doesn't comply and delete his videos on the incident.
I got this. This is a cease and desist letter from Fraser Kay's lawyers. Basically, they're saying, you know, we're going to sue you if you do not immediately by the end of the day tomorrow at the latest publicly retract the defamatory statement.
Kay pledged to reimburse as many victims as possible, and all users had to do was email him. However, it's unknown at this current time if he had actually gone through with his promise.